Zeno's paradox. Zeno's paradox is a paradox presented by the ancient Greek philosopher Zeno, who argued that an object can be divided into an infinite number of parts, making motion impossible. For example, to travel from one point to another, one must first cover half the distance, then half of the remaining distance, and so on indefinitely. Thus, any distance consists of an infinite number of steps, making it impossible to reach the destination. The Grandfather Paradox. The Grandfather Paradox is a thought experiment concerning time travel. According to the paradox, if you travel back in time and kill your grandfather, you would prevent your own existence, thus making it impossible for you to kill your grandfather. However, the absence of your birth before your grandfather's death is paradoxical. This paradox contradicts the inevitability of time and the principle of causality, demonstrating the logical inconsistency of time travel. The Schrödinger's cat paradox. The Schrödinger's cat paradox is a thought experiment in quantum mechanics. In this paradox, a cat inside a box can be both alive and dead depending on whether a radioactive atom decays or not. Until the box is opened, the cat's state cannot be determined, contradicting our classical understanding of physics. The paradox highlights the uncertainty in the micro-world and the importance of the observer effect. The Infinite Hotel Paradox. The Infinite Hotel Paradox is a mathematical thought experiment. The paradox assumes a hotel with an infinite number of rooms, all of which are occupied. In this scenario, there should be no vacancy in the hotel since every room is occupied. However, it also suggests that by adding one more guest, a room can be freed up. This contradiction creates a situation where the hotel is both full and empty at the same time. The paradox of the continuously turning wheel. The paradox of the continuously turning wheel questions whether any point on a wheel continuously rotating is equidistant from its center. If the wheel turns indefinitely, a specific point on the wheel can never reach the center, thus maintaining a constant distance from other points. This paradox highlights the conflict between the concept of infinity and mathematical logic. The Continuum Paradox. The Continuum Paradox deals with how the length of a line, divided into infinite small parts, can be measured. Since the sum of these parts is infinite, how can this infinity be measured? Is it possible to reach infinity by increasing the number of these parts over time? The paradox presents a mathematical and philosophical puzzle about understanding infinity. The Calf Paradox. The calf paradox suggests that the thicker a person's calves are, the tighter they can be squeezed by a thinner belt. However, in practice, this is not possible because as the belt is tightened, the calves expand, preventing the belt from being tightened further. This paradox highlights a situation that seems logical but is impractical in reality, often used in thought experiments and discussions. The Omelette Paradox. The Omelette Paradox questions whether breaking an egg, separating its ingredients, and then recreating the same omelette with the same ingredients is possible. Despite the ingredients being physically the same, uncertainties arise regarding whether the omelette is the same due to the manner and timing of ingredient assembly. The Ship of Theseus Paradox. The Ship of Theseus paradox questions whether a ship remains the same when all its parts are gradually replaced. If all parts of a ship are replaced over time, does the original ship cease to exist? Or is the new ship formed by the changing parts the same as the original ship? This paradox raises a profound philosophical question about the identity and continuity of objects. Russell's Barber Paradox. Russell's Barber Paradox, a logical paradox proposed by the British philosopher Bertrand Russell. According to the paradox, suppose in a town every man shaves himself except for the barber, who shaves every man that does not shave himself. So, who shaves the barber? This leads to the conclusion that the barber cannot shave himself, creating the paradox. The Liar Paradox. The Liar Paradox involves the statement, "This sentence is false." If this statement is true, then the sentence is false, contradicting itself. However, if the statement is false, then it implies that the sentence is true, again leading to a contradiction. Therefore, the statement cannot be consistently true or false, creating a paradoxical situation with no clear resolution. The Free Will Paradox. The paradox of free will explores the contradiction between the extent to which human decisions are truly free and the deterministic nature of the universe. If everything is predetermined, can we truly possess free will? This paradox highlights the conflict between human agency and the predetermined nature of the universe, sparking philosophical debates. The Fermi Paradox. The Fermi Paradox, proposed by physicist Enrico Fermi, is a question that despite the countless stars and planets in the universe, why haven't we encountered extraterrestrial intelligent life forms yet? Although various theories have been proposed to explain this paradox, a satisfactory answer has not been found yet. The paradox questions why intelligent life is not more widespread in the universe. Buridan's Paradox. Buridan's Paradox, proposed by philosopher John Buridan, describes the situation of a donkey unable to make a choice between two equally attractive options. According to the paradox, the donkey, unable to decide between two equally appealing sources of food, would starve to death. This paradox illustrates the difficulty and dilemma in decision-making processes, although extreme situations like this rarely occur in real-world scenarios.